Hey guys, welcome back to Just Our Tip Tuesday. All right, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
To pull out the tip. How many
We got
All right. Okay, so this is in reference to yesterday's Macros Monday. So if you haven't seen our Macros Monday, go ahead and actually watch yesterday. But you talked yesterday about mindful eating versus mindless, and I often eat past full because I cannot seem to take in enough protein. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah. Well, I imagine, guys, that's relating to, like, when people start doing like macros as a nutrition plan, it can actually feel like a lot of food, because people, I mean, honestly, like I do this as well. Some people naturally just undereat and overeat kind of on this back and forth schedule, where maybe the weekends, like Saturday, Friday through Sunday evening, you are eating really high caloric dense foods, you're drinking alcohol, you're going out with your friends, like whatever it is that you're doing,
Right.
and that tends to put you in a big caloric surplus. But then during the week, you're like, oh, I got to eat healthy again, and all you eat is like salads, and you don't really focus on, you skip snacks and you skip meals, and you're working and you're busy, and so you quote unquote forget to eat, and then you go way under, and you kind of have this big roller coaster thing. So when we start you on macros, you more or less have maybe 2 or 3 different types of days. Most of the time it's a rest day and an on day.
Sure.
And that can feel like a lot of food consistently, especially a lot of protein, because the other side of that is that the vast majority of people that we coach, at least, and that I've coached from not just our box, from around, tend to undereat protein the most of anything.
Absolutely. And not only that, but then, so then you think about it, like as you said on the weekend, Saturday morning, it's like, okay, it's the weekend, so what is the first thing that I typically see? Donuts.
Yep.
I see. And then from that point, it's downhill.
Or brunch with like mimosas and pancakes or waffles and other things that, again, like, if you've watched us enough, like we're all for having those things occasionally.
Sure. Nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just what happens is it's weekend after weekend is what happens, and that sugar intake at the start, so your simple carbs there, it all of a sudden it just becomes, it's your whole rest of your day, because then you get the sugar crash and all of a sudden you're tired right after you just got up in the morning, and here you're having donuts, and then now you're hungry within an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you've taken in, it's a pretty high calorie food, and now you're going to start, okay, what's next? Maybe there's some more donuts on the table, so then you go and take more in. So the protein is so important to help keep you full.
Yeah.
So, but as you said, we typically see people that start off that don't understand that protein is so important. And it's like, I can't take all of this protein in. You can. There's plenty of different avenues to get the protein in, and that's what we're here for, to help you with the protein.
And you understand too, guys, protein makes you feel very full. So that is one of those times, I think, to answer the original question, like, yeah, it's okay when you're starting your macros to eat past a point where your body's like, I'm kind of full, because you're taking in things like extra protein,
Sure.
Which digests very differently in your body as opposed to a carbohydrate or even a fat. And what I found most of the time is that over time, you start to not feel that way. Like, if you hit it consistently, you're like, oh, now I'm hungry.
Correct.
Like 95% of the time people we work with, it's like a week or two of like, man, this is really hard, I feel very full. And then week 3, week 4, it's like, whoa, okay, I'm on there, and then they get hungry, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are looking to lose body fat, so you're probably going to be a little bit hungry often. And so it's just kind of catching, I guess in layman's terms, it's like making your metabolism catch up. It's not necessarily what's going on, but that's an easy way to understand of it, is that you're now used to like running on full instead of running on this constant roller coaster.
Correct.
And you stop feeling so full all the time.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the tip. That was an anonymous tip. It was probably somebody that's in our nutrition, so,
Yep, most likely.
Which is great. So we appreciate the tip or the question. And if you have a question that you want us to answer, drop it in the jar here in the lobby. Otherwise, we will see you next week on Just Our Tip Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye.